This site is a perfect example of a long-term quarry where biodiversity has accelerated in recent times. While extraction dates way back to the 1920s, it is only in the past few years that the site's footprint has extended over a much wider area, and restoration has similarly moved up a gear to create a rich tapestry of diverse habitats. Of particular note is the fact that the quarry adjoins the historic house and parkland of Ford Abbey and involves some of its land. After consultation with Natural England, Dorset AONB and English Heritage, and with the involvement of Dorset Wildlife Trust, the company is creating a range of habitats. They include grassland, woodland and open water, all in keeping with the historic parkland setting of the Abbey. We move on to the beautiful Nene Valley, northwest of Northampton. With considerable help from Hanson's network of operational and restored quarries in the area, it has been possible here to create one of Europe's newest special protection areas for birds. Mineral extraction has transformed what was once intensively farmed land into a 16-mile-long stretch of carefully managed wetlands. Although each has significant biodiversity credentials in its own right, it is the continuous linkage into one comprehensive wetland that yields massive benefits for nature. At Canterbury in Kent, the Great Stour Way and Hambrook Marshes Nature Reserve were both sand and gravel sites worked and restored over a period of 30 years. Today, there is marshland, fishing and wildlife lakes, and paths for cycling and walking alongside the picturesque River Stour. Brett has worked closely with several local partners to develop areas that are rich in wildlife, most of which are open to the public and enjoy wheelchair access. The 20-hectare Hambrook Marshes Nature Reserve is managed by the Kent Enterprise Trust and is used to run work and training activities in nature conservation and land management. Torworks is a large-scale operational rock quarry that enjoys a long-held reputation for managing its biodiversity. Within its 600 acres are no fewer than 4 local wildlife sites, plus part of the Asham Wood SSSI. Recognising lowland mixed deciduous woodland as a priority habitat in the Mendips, the company has planted tens of thousands of new trees using species that complement Asham Wood. It is now actively managing them through coppicing and control of non-native species, and in doing so, supporting ground flora. It has been particularly successful in creating calcareous grassland, which has been in decline locally. A strong relationship between Cemex UK and the Nottinghamshire Wildlife Trust has seen Attenborough Quarry evolve into a stunning 145-hectare nature reserve with an award-winning visitor centre. The partnership goes back nearly 50 years to days when Attenborough became the Trust's first reserve. As its watery environment has grown, so too has its population of bird species, which include the bittern, grasshopper warbler, great crested grebe, lapwing and oystercatcher. Attenborough is also strategically located to join up other living landscape initiatives, which include plans to provide osprey nesting opportunities along the Trent Valley. Bayston Hill Quarry produces up to 1 million tonnes of stone each year. As part of an extension in 2008, the company agreed to create a large new screening bank. But this is no ordinary bank, because it manages to wrap up 20 hectares of UK priority habitat on what was previously farmland. The new landform was carefully designed to fit into the landscape and has a well-used footpath along its length. The award entry is a joint one with Shropshire Council, which has been a partner in the project along with various local wildlife groups. After only a short time in existence, the bank is making a major contribution to Shropshire's biodiversity targets. The Glen Sander Super Quarry is doing its bit to restore native woodland to a nation that has become better known for pine forests. The company's management plan aims to conserve not just native woodland, but blanket bogs, heath fens, mires and flushes. There is particular emphasis on encouraging butterflies, with some notable early success, such as the checkered skipper and pearl-bordered fritillary. Other priority species that are already benefiting include otter, pine marten and wildcat. Progressive restoration at Branton has provided a golden opportunity to complete the transition from intensively managed farmland into an aquatic landscape of high biodiversity value. Consultation with Northumberland County Council, the local Wildlife Trust and the River Tweed Commissioner has resulted in creation of grazed grassland, shingle beds and scrapes for bird nesting, plus areas of standing water. The rough grassland is ideal for damselflies, small mammals and barn owls, while drier areas support bees, butterflies, moths and other invertebrates. The site even includes a special nature area for the local primary school.